Oh, it's the yak. Balls, you got to change your seat.
I got to change my seat? Okay.
Yeah, you're like behind me.
Where do you want me to go?
Just move the seat up.
Or sit there. Should we have him sit there?
I'll go over there.
Like I want.
We'll be looking directly at his nuts.
I think that's a better.
Yeah, go over there.
Yeah, go over there.
So
now this is more.
Roan's seat is empty.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Owen, look how lonely Owen looks, though.
It's kind of funny. Go back to that shot. Go back to Owen's shot. I actually like that. What's up, Owen?
It's the yak.
It's the yak. Welcome in, everyone. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you. Congratulations.
Balls here. Thank you. I mean, what's the time period of congratulations? I'm over it.
What was it, Friday?
Yeah.
It's today's the first day
like
you've been
the
back in the
weekend.
office with everybody else.
Yeah, I think it's having the second kid is very different than the first.
But I think it's your first face-to-face with everybody.
Yeah, that's true. But like the second, it's like I know what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt kind of weird about the
routine.
congrats, too. I didn't know if I should text you or tweet
It's
at
a
you.
big moment for me personally, and I'm very excited,
Exactly.
and I'm glowing, and I'm happy, and my heart is full. But it really means nothing to everyone else.
You really snuck this under Ravel's radar, too.
Yeah, came a little early, so got it before Ravel could set up an account, Twitter account or something.
That's
some
awesome.
Bullshit, some creeper. Yeah, so I'm back. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow, but I'm back for today.
She came quickly, too. Like, Thursday night, there was no indication,
I
right?
walked in. I was actually supposed to do the live stream on Thursday night. I had ordered dinner for the fellas, went home to help put my son down, came back to do the live stream. Owen had made me a plate, was just diving into the plate, got the call, hey, think it's time we go to the hospital. All right, let's go. Boom. Friday morning.
I love, when the second kid, when she says it's time to go to the hospital, she knows when it's time. There are no really warning. It's just like, it's time to go.
I'm actually not the best under pressure guy, but I was very good for this incident. I was like, yeah, all right, let's go. Stay calm.
It was also, that was the night you guys aired on The Dozen, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. The dorks were out.
So
the dorks were fucking out.
They
a
gotta
lot of
fucking
dorks
relax.
were mad for no reason.
I was wrong. I admitted, and I'll say it right here. The call, we were wrong. That was too far. I'll admit that. Like that was the phone a friend on the niche category. Ronan and I talked too much. That was annoying. That was stupid. I'll totally always admit when I'm like actually wrong, and that was stupid of us. The rest of it, I stand by the fact that 1, the Dozen needs a heel. 2, this is Barstool Sports.
Mm-hmm.
3, we're not Jeopardy. It's supposed to be like fun mind games back and forth. There's more than enough trivia games that are just straight trivia, and there's more than enough trivia games that are just straight trivia in this tournament. So I think what happened is, though, I think there's a bunch of fans of the Dozen who don't like consume anything else Barstool Sports.
Yeah,
like they're just trivia
but
fans.
It's also weird. It's become a thing, and Jeff's like pissed about it, that like people are a fan of just the league and the rules and not teams. Like you should like teams.
I was thinking about it because I was like, should I get mad? And I really wasn't. I was more like, this is just lame. And I was calling a couple of people dorks and goofies online, which is just a great thing to say to someone. But it's really, there's just I think trivia brings out, and this is not all the Dozen fans whatsoever. This is probably 1% of the fans we're talking about. Trivia brings out a 1% of fans that are like rule followers by nature. Mm-hmm. They root for structure. They root for a set of rules. The questions being worded perfectly, the answers being exactly in that box. And unfortunately, that's just not how like Barstool Sports has ever done it. So there's the clash of styles.
It's also the episodic nature of this show as well. The Dozen, where you have one every night, and you have all the please don't do the spoilers, don't do this, don't do that, and every single night, like we've had shows, and I was the kind of behind the scenes for some of the Dozen shows. We've had shows that I didn't think there would be any problems with whatsoever, and then 9 o'clock hits and that show ends, and it just explodes.
Right.
People get freaking mad.
Right.
Over nothing.
It does not like. Again, I was wrong on the phone call. The rest of it,
but
we were ball busting with Titus, and I don't know. Rowan doesn't want me to say this, but I'm going to say it because it's like ridiculous that people are like, "Hey, Jeff put in all this effort, and you guys like shout out. Roan flew back from Austin, Texas at 5 a.m. for that game.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
back to
that's-
Texas the next day.
And back to Texas the next game. Like we put in, we respect trivia.
Yes.
Like Roan, the pre-show of that was funny because I was like busting Titus's balls because he had an out and he was like, "Where's Roan?" It's like he's literally coming from the airport. So Titus is like a good friend. Whatever. I don't really care. Like
No,
they
I
rated me
just,
so
So
much
can I
attention.
see the text
They're
that you
just
sent?
dorks.
Can I see the text you sent to your wife saying "Have the kid"? I got a lot of heat on me.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
no,
right.
that's what I was gonna say.
Please,
So
please do it now.
just the timing of it.
It was so
you,
funny.
You came to the office for 1 minute and then you were gone, and Jeff was like, "I think Big Cat might have left," and I was like, "I don't think he would have like." And then I heard you had a kid, and that made a lot more sense.
Yeah. I
Then-
told Jeff, I was like, I think I might retire from the dozen. He's like, please don't. I was like, I'm not going to. I was joking. Like, relax. It's not. I'm fine with people hating me for this specific thing. I'm cool with people being like, you fucking suck. That does not bother me whatsoever.
I am the most sensitive and over emotional guy on that show. Period. And there's certain fans. I'm like, just calm down.
Yeah.
Relax.
Right.
Yeah, I
So-
mean, the one perk that this live shows did have was no cheating.
Right.
Not that I'm a cheater. No one's cheating, really. I don't think anyone cheats. But the few matches we had, there was one match where they thought we cheated, and we just got attacked.
Isn't that also funny
Got
that, like,
attacked.
look, I'm not going to name names, but I think that the live shows have proven that there have been people who have been
Yes,
cheating.
obviously
Wouldn't
the
those
one
people
person.
be the people that were
Yes.
disrespecting trivia?
But
Like, we were fucking with our opponent, which we've done in every single game, and you may not like our style, and that's totally fine. But that's not disrespecting trivia. We still played the game and don't cheat.
because people like don't understand, you could just not figure something out for 30 seconds, then
Right.
you can get it.
Right.
That was one match we had that, and I was like, this is so fucking annoying
Yeah.
having all these people tell me that I'm cheating when I
But
didn't cheat.
I when I thought about it more, I was like, I think I understand it more just because it's like I had like people being like, you're like, you ruined this trivia game, and then I would look at their profile and it's like they had like 10 followers and they didn't follow me.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so this makes sense. Like
Mhm.
I totally agree with you. If you just turned on this game and you were only a fan of trivia and you didn't watch Barstool Sports and you didn't know the history of the company, you would be like, fuck these guys. And I'm cool with that. Like, if you hate me, that's good. That's good for ratings if there's a hated team. So, but it was funny. It was funny, the timing was
Yeah.
just perfectly lined up where it was like I didn't even have like time to be upset or not upset but like mad about it because I was like, all right, well, it's baby time.
Was your wife upset that she had to have the baby in that short
Trivia
notice?
night? Oh,
Yeah.
no, I don't
No.
think so. I think she probably is pumped that she
Just
got,
waiting
she-
around to do
well,
it.
also got out of like the last 3-4 weeks of pregnancy, which are not fun for women.
That's actually, I've never thought about it like that. But
Yeah.
yeah, that actually works out pretty good.
Not fun at all. There's a quick way, and we don't have to make the whole show about my baby, but there's a quick way to truly realize how much of a pussy men are
Mhm.
and how much stronger women are than men, and that's childbirth.
So I don't know if you're like me, but number one, I was all up there. I wanted to see everything. I was
No,
there.
no.
By
North of
two,
the wall.
by,
I'm a
by
north
two,
of the wall
I
guy.
moved back, and
Yeah,
by four,
north
I
of the
wasn't in
wall.
the room at all.
No, north of the wall. Oh, you were like the guy who sits with the cigar.
No, four. My wife said, "Don't."
They call, isn't that funny to think about, like in the 50s when they
Yeah.
would like call the husband and be like, "Hey, your wife had another baby.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be home at 6.
Cool.
Dinner better be ready." So what's up with you guys?
Not
What I
much.
miss? I saw that. I saw Sass. I was dying at that one clip of him like bragging about how he's just always listening to like music or podcasts or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
From Friday's show.
I think he missed
On what?
when he said that.
Oh
Oh.
yeah,
That was a miss.
did he
Not
release
today.
his new video?
Yeah, I had to.
Very funny.
I had to
Okay.
release it for him actually.
I just hiccuped.
I had to log into his account and
Oh,
post
so
it.
so you didn't miss.
So
Wait,
I
are
now
you
have his login. Yeah.
Should we miss with it?
Oh man.
I think we wait until he forgets I have it.
And then we'll
And then I
miss,
could use it
and
for
then we'll
whatever we
miss.
would like.
No, we'll
Yeah.
do a miss.
That'd
Yeah,
be
like
classic us.
we should do. Like we should wait until there's one of those stupid internet debates going around and just completely pick the worst
Yeah.
possible answer for it.
Yeah.
Like what's the best fast food? And just be like.
He gave me the main too,
Sparrow.
not even the burner.
Oh, the main.
Whoa.
Yeah. Sass, not Samsk.
Wow. Balls, what's up with you?
Nothing.
Party this weekend?
No, this weekend was pretty light. Just went to the bar on Friday.
So you partied.
And then Saturday, just went to a brewery to watch my friends play some
party.
jams. It wasn't a party. And then yesterday, I did nothing. I got a big 2 weeks coming up, so I figured I'm going to take it slow this weekend.
Where are you going?
So you can't reveal where you're going, right?
Oh.
Well, I'm going to Tampa this weekend just to visit my friend. And then after that, I'm going straight to...
Oh, you doing the Barstool thing?
To that thing that I don't know if we can talk about.
I don't
Been
think
talked
we can
about a
talk
lot,
about
but
it.
yeah.
So that's going to be along like...
They've
announced
promo
they
for it?
announced all
We
of it.
did, Dana and Casey released a promo for it because we do need stoolies to help us out in challenges.
Yeah.
So we put that out, but I don't know if the details are out yet.
You're going to be on the road.
But
with
that'll be a steady 2 weeks of
You're going
Of-
on
of
a
going
branded
hard. yeah.
trip.
So I figured I will relax a little
Who'd
bit.
you
this
see
weekend.
Saturday? Change It to Jamaica?
Change at Jamaica. Yeah, they're my friend's band. They're just a singer and acoustic guitarist, but they kind of fuck. So
I'm
yeah,
friends
just,
with a member as
they
well.
Fuck,
yeah, they fuck. Just went to a brewery.
Well, you're
that
both
they
friends
played
of
at.
a member?
So Owen actually grew up with the guitarist to Change at Jamaica, and the singer is my best friend. The guitarist is actually the one guy that we kicked out of our friend group.
Serendipity. Really? Why?
He just left. He left on his own accord.
Wait, no, you just said he was kicked out.
No, he wasn't. I just exaggerated. He left just by his own.
That's a
He
big
left
accord.
a text chain?
Yep, he did.
Did he announce it?
He did. He did. It was like months ago. He sent a log.
So he just left a group text or he left the friend group?
I mean, kind of the friend group. I only see him
Wait,
when I go
what
to their
did he
shows now.
say?
I forgot what it was exactly.
guy,
It was just,
too.
Find it.
Do you want to get him back in?
it was,
Can you find it?
I honestly,
find the text.
it's impossible. It's
It's possible.
hundreds of thousands of texts away.
Well, there's got to be a keyword in
All
it.
things are possible.
You can
I
search
don't-
keywords.
I really don't think it's a possible way
He
to
does.
find it. I truly don't think there is.
I bet you I can find it.
It's like hundreds of
If
thousands.
you gave me a keyword,
You
I,
just
I don't remember it.
no, I know, but you could just look up a word. Like how
Right.
many
I know.
times would somebody have sent leave? I don't know.
Like the word leaving a lot probably. Let's see. But yeah, he kind of just left the crew,
I can see leaving
and
being
I
said a
only
lot.
see
Yeah.
him during their shows now.
do you know why he left?
He actually mentioned
no,
it
his
the other
younger
night.
brother actually kind of left our friend group as well.
Whoa.
What?
He left too.
So they're just
Yeah.
leavers.
I haven't seen him in years.
You know what the bad part? You know what the funny part about that is too? Is this kid's actually moving? He's moving to Illinois, and I said it on the rundown. And his little brother, who Owen also knows, texted me and said, "I just found out my brother's moving from the rundown."
What's up with his family? Jesus.
Yeah, it's cool guys. But yeah, that's what I did. Nothing crazy this weekend. Next weekend will be
Lit.
LIT lit. Yeah,
Mhm.
Tampa.
I love Tampa. Tampa's a great place.
A lot of strip clubs.
I've actually never been to a Tampa strip club. Maybe I'll come out of
Mons
retirement for
Venus?
one of
The strip
those.
club
I've
capital
heard
of the
Mons-
world.
It is.
Yeah, I've heard Mons Venus is fun. Maybe I'll wind up there. I don't really know. I'm not a strip club guy, contrary to popular
You're
belief.
just a rub and tug.
Is Tampa actually
that
the
feels
strip
weird.
club capital?
That's like saying I don't watch rated R movies, only NC-17 and PG.
Strip clubs, you just feel weird. I feel like if I was a rich guy, I would
You've
have
paid
fun
to
with
have
strip
somebody
clubs.
get,
jerk you off.
get new rude.
I haven't gotten New Rude in
4 months.
April 2018
Okay. all
was
right.
the last New Rude, and I haven't gotten a tug since June 2017. So I've been out of the game pretty
Wait,
well.
you got new
Wait,
rude
you
without
got
the
new
tug?
route, no tug?
Oh, New Rude comes with tug, but when I say tug, I mean tug domestically. New Rude is internationally in Montreal. So,
But it is
I didn't-
contradictory to be like, nah, strip clubs make me feel weird. What I really want is a massage.
well, no, I always say
one-on-one.
I always say the tug places make me feel weird. That's why I don't go.
Have you thought about maybe going to a strip club and tugging yourself while there?
I have not. That
Because
is not
could
crossed
be
my mind.
the answer.
I
to all
don't
your
think I'm going to
problems.
do that at Mons Venus this weekend, but maybe I will go to Mons Venus. Stop in. I haven't been to a
nice.
strip club since the pandemic started.
There's a strip club in Tampa where there's like a glass private room that
Tugging
you can
section.
eat
Oh,
like
really?
like a really nice dinner.
And
and
they
watch.
strip on the other side of the glass.
Yeah, pretty much right
See,
there.
that doesn't really excite me.
I've
It
been
was
to
a
a
weird-
That excites me more than the actual reality of a strip club, which is like sitting in a bar and throwing dollars.
Yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
I would rather do that.
I can't throw dollars. I really can't. Like I've tried before, and I don't have it in me. I don't know what it is. Like one time,
Just set them out there.
me and my friend were gonna go see Asa strip. Asa was stripping at Sapphire, and we went to go see Asa. And one of our friends gave us a couple stacks of bills to throw.
Say
at
her
Asa.
full name.
Asa Akira.
Okay.
So Asa Akira, she used to work here, obviously. We were good friends. She was stripping at Sapphire, and me and my friend each had a wad of $100 $1 bills
Mm-hmm.
to throw at her. So I go up there, and Asa's like doing her thing. She's shaking her ass per se, and me and Asa were pretty close at the time. So I go up there, I'm like ready to throw the ones, like put in her G-string, and I'm like, I can't do this. This is too odd. And then I just walked away.
Yeah, but you're not going to know all the strippers.
It's still they always say like to just throw it at them, and I just like stick it in like a G-string and I just walk away. I think it's very awkward. I'm not a fan of the ones, and I don't see the point of throwing them.
You got to do the money machine.
Yeah, exactly. Like I just said, if I was super fucking rich, I would go to a strip club.
I think you just
and,
got to
like,
get drunk enough that it
You
doesn't
are
matter.
pretty
'cause
rich.
You're pretty rich.
I mean, like fuck you, rich, like
Yeah.
billionaire, where I could spend $50,000 and just like.
But I think
You're getting there,
the
boss.
whole point is you need to be drunk, very drunk, go to the strip club, then you feel comfortable. Like, of course you don't feel comfortable.
The last time I went to a strip club, I got they made me prepay for 5 lap dances, $100, and the girl didn't even take her top off.
Wait,
It
what?
sucked.
They got you on a prepay plan?
What?
Yeah,
What do you
Like a
mean?
layaway?
I've never heard about that in my life, but
They
it happened.
definitely
I mean,
made that
that's-
up.
they-
for
and
you.
they
that was
figured
the,
you
that
out
was
as a
the
mark
first
real
time they
quick.
had ever done that.
Yeah,
It was.
they
They
made
were
that
like, you
up.
got to pay $100, 5 songs, up front. Didn't even take her top off.
Damn.
It was sad.
I've been to one strip club ever. It was in New Haven, Connecticut.
How was it? Good pizza?
Ooh, which
No.
one? Which one in New Haven?
All right, you're not a strip club guy.
Well, no, I'm not. But Eva Lovia, another lady of the arts that I'm friends with, was stripping at a strip club in New Haven
How many
one
strip
time.
clubs have you been
And
to?
me and my friend went. She whipped me on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember
If
the
you've
name.
been whipped on stage at a strip club, I think you're a strip club guy.
So I'm a strip club guy in the proper places, not a strip club guy in New York City. The New York strip
You're
clubs
not a
suck.
strip club guy, but you've been to a lot of strip clubs.
I'm a strip club guy in Atlantic City. They got a great
So
strip
you
club.
made-
So you're a strip club guy.
The strip club in Atlantic City, it's
It's
called.
like you saying you're not a party guy. You just say these things, and then when
I'm
we
just
actually
saying the
dig
good
into
ones.
I mean,
you
I think
do
the-
all these things.
I think the average amount of strip clubs a guy's been to is like 2, 3.
Okay, hear me out. So the strip clubs I've been to in America, the only ones I like in America are in New Jersey, in Atlantic City, Bear Exposure.
But that means that you are a strip club guy.
But Bear Exposure is BYOB. It's full nude. It's
The
awesome.
BYB is fun, yeah.
Like you go
There's
next
one
door
in
and get a
Charleston,
36, and you
South
just walk in.
Carolina,
It's great.
yeah.
The ones here in the city suck, and then the other ones in Montreal are good. And I
But-
just mentioned the Connecticut one because Eva Lovia invited me. What am I not going to go if Eva Lovia invites me?
So did
So-
you go?
Yeah, we
If
would.
Oh, you
you
went
lived in
upstate,
New
yeah.
Jersey, you'd be a strip club guy.
I wouldn't go on like a Tuesday night
What about a Wednesday night?
if I was drinking, maybe. But
Yeah.
outside of that, no, I wouldn't. I'm not a strip club person. I don't love them.
So let's say Tuesday night.
That's just
tomorrow.
not true.
Let's say tomorrow we're on the yak and you're here, and afterwards we have a couple drinks just to celebrate a good yak. And about 5 o'clock we're nice and warm, and we say, hey, we're gonna go to a strip club. What do you think?
I think that would bring me a perfect example, a perfect explanation. I will never be the guy to suggest the strip club, but I will go if it's suggested, of course.
Over under 11 strip clubs you've been to in your
I
life.
feel like we could think about this right now. I've been to Sapphire in the city. I've been to 3 in Montreal. That's 4. I've been to the
I
one.
haven't even got to Jersey yet.
Been to the one in New Haven. Been to the one in Atlantic City. That's 6. I went to a topless car wash one time. That was
pretty cool.
That was horrible. Dude, it's not what you think. You would think it's so much cooler. I think it was in Asheville, North Carolina. I was driving to Winston-Salem one time, and they have highway signs.
And you just were like,
topless
okay,
car wash.
I'm not a strip club guy, but I can stay in my car here.
Are you
just
not?
find the
Like, are
titties,
you
don't
not going
you?
to go? Are you not going to go into a topless car wash
I
if you
would,
see it?
Yeah.
So me and my friend are driving.
You are certified a strip club guy.
So me and my
Like,
friend.
stamp it, approve it,
this is a-
strip club
This
guy.
is a topless car wash. When do you hear about that? Ever? Never.
No,
Where was it?
If you're
It
not,
was in like Asheville or Greensboro, North Carolina. I was driving to Winston-Salem. You pull up, it's just a massive garage.
can I just say that Asheville is way away from Winston-Salem?
It was one of those ones. It was one of those
All
ones.
He's giving you 2 options.
Yes,
Okay.
it was one of those cities. And you pull up into this huge garage. It looks like you're about to get whacked. They just open the garage doors. Not what you'd think. I thought it was going to be like a movie, like that song Milkshake Brings the
Yeah,
Boys to the Yards.
foamy
Be
and
playing.
everything.
You'll be sitting in the front seat. No, they made you get out, and then this girl brings over a sponge and washes your car while you sit at the bar with the guy that looks like Jim Calhoun. That's pretty much what it is. It's not what
Would
you
she
expect.
ever top off?
That sounds about like what I would
I
think.
don't even know if she took her top off.
Wait, so there was no.
You just had to get out and you had to watch your car get washed. You didn't get to sit in the car, which I thought, for being honest, I thought they'd have like their tits against
You
the.
thought
no,
she was
they
going
were
to
gonna
wash
be
the
washing
car
the car
with
with
her
their
tits.
tits.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not with her tits, but like she'd be like leaning over the
Yeah.
windshield.
You
like
thought-
a
You
movie.
thought she was going to wash
like in
them with
slow
her
motion.
tits.
That's what I thought.
You
Yeah,
thought you
for
would have
sure
had
you
tits
thought
on
it
It would be
glass.
like an 80s
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be pretty
hairband.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Washing the car
Exactly.
with their
Video.
tits.
Like cherry pies playing
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
background. No,
That would be
that
awesome.
wasn't the case. It was just
Def Leppard.
yeah. Maybe
Did you at
Motley
least
Crue.
ask? Will you please wash the car with
Poison.
your tits?
No, not that I want her to wash the car with her tits. I just thought it would be cool to be able to sit in the car during it, and that just wasn't a thing. You had to get out and watch them wash the car.
I
Too
was,
bad. As a strip club guy, you should have liked that, but it's.
But
didn't work.
outside of that, let's include that as a strip club. I think I've been to 8 strip clubs. I don't think I've been to 11. I'm sure I'm forgetting a few.
Yeah, I think.
Oh,
you've
I'm
been to-
forgetting the one I used to go to in Albany.
Yeah.
When I went to
I
Albany.
Oh
used
my
to go
God.
to.
I've been to it like 3 times when I went to. Dude, that was actually
And you
How
do
long
have
ago were you in
do
college?
somehow overlap with the one I've been to.
2014 Night Moves in Albany.
This is
So that was actually. You want to hear a crazy story about that?
Yeah.
So one time,
not a strip club guy, please.
I'm at the one in Albany. My friends are visiting, so we go to the one in Albany. This actually said it was like 7 o'clock. It was before we went out that night. So we
That
went-
is the
Not a
most.
strip club guy.
That is the most strip club guy move ever to go as your
To
pregame.
pregame?
So you're pregaming at a
You
strip
go
club.
before you go somewhere
Yeah,
else.
So we go, and there was a girl from America's Got Talent. Well, that was stripping. She was just stripping there. It was pretty awesome.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Did they like? Was that? Did it say it outside on a poster like America's Got Talent?
No, it was. Just, I think she was a.
It wasn't
she was
Boyle.
I don't know. I don't want to out her as now a
Ooh,
stripper.
was
so
it
I'm not
Susan
gonna say-
Boyle?
That's,
Yeah, it was
that's Britain's
Susan
Got
Boyle.
Talent.
Oh,
Thank
true.
you.
Thank you.
Damn. Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
it
wasn't
was
America.
Britain's
That
Got
was
Talent.
Ah.
But yeah, I'd clock myself in for 10 strip clubs.
I love the Susan Boyle story because it was essentially like just everyone telling on themselves, like, "Can you believe this ugly person has a great voice? Shocking!" Like,
When you
well,
came out, I thought you were just going to be really ugly.
Yeah.
right. It's like,
Everyone was just like, "Oh, we didn't know they were allowed to have
what a
talent."
story! This person that we all should
And-
cast off actually has a redeeming
And they're
quality.
all doing the facial reactions like the guy that hosted looked at the camera like,
I can't believe this. Yeah.
But my one strip club, what did I go to? It was in New Haven. What was it
I don't
called?
remember the name, dude. I haven't been to strip clubs in like 3 years.
Well, whatever it was, I was like, all right, first time, have to get like a lap dance. And I'm sitting there, and I was trying to like scope out the hottest girl there. So I'm waiting like maybe 30, 40 minutes, watching them all take their turn. I'm like, and then one of them just grabbed me, and she just started doing it. So I had to pay her, and so she was pregnant. And that was
You
That was
look
it.
you look like the type of guy that gets taken for a lot of money at a strip club.
You just
Yeah.
I mean, Glenny,
you just said you had to pay $100.
you prepaid for lap dances.
That was only $100 though. Like a lot of strippers will do like they'll be like, oh, you want to go to the next room, and then it's like a pyramid scheme. You
Yeah,
gotta know
you're
to say
expecting the
Yeah.
new is so
Yeah.
high up the scheme.
no. Oh, by the way, just it announced on Twitter right now that New Jersey fully opened. We're back.
Whoa.
We're back.
We're so
New
back.
Jersey's back.
Dance floors are open at bars.
Fully open?
So I think that fully open. So I think that means New York is not too far off, and I'm gonna fucking cry right now.
Dude, MSG looked awesome last night.
Garden's rocking. There's
The
nothing
Mecca.
people love more
The
than when the
Mecca.
Mecca's rocking.
It
you
was
know?
cool. It was very cool to see.
I saw a
Yesterday-
tweet and it felt true that yesterday was the first day sports felt like they were fully
Yep,
back.
Yep.
sports are so back.
Yeah.
Yes. Phil,
Yeah. That crowd was reckless. But
awesome. Yeah, I know. They almost injured Brooks.
Yeah.
I was very nervous.
Took a
about
shot
that.
at his knee. Is that what
Yeah.
he said?
Yes. Be careful, everyone out there. But yeah, no, it was an awesome sports
It's
weekend.
so surreal watching that golf tournament and just hearing, let's go, Blake.
Yeah, I
go, Blake.
know. I know.
Yeah.
Over and over. We all on today's BMT. We didn't tell everyone, but we just threw out the idea that it wouldn't be the worst thing if people started picking up Brooks's balls and putting them closer to the pin. How funny would that be?
I mean, we all.
like, what ends up happening? What do they do?
Well, yesterday, I mean,
Yeah, didn't that happen with Phil?
we all agree. I mean, nobody saw that woman. There's cameras everywhere. We didn't see a woman pick up the ball.
Yeah.
The fans just lied for him.
That would be unbelievable.
Lefty. You
Everyone
guys like
just
these
kicking 'em.
pumps?
I love
do.
those. Yeah.
They're fucking old school, huh? There's nothing better than pumping up and being like, okay, now I can dunk.
Yeah, but the release is great too.
Oh yeah, yeah. All right,
They're
do we have?
comfy as hell too.
Do we have a
Oh, we have a
Stephen Che
Che list. And then my my other quick strip club anecdote was gonna be me and Jack McCarthy were trying to go to AC after the stream on Friday, and we were trying to get troops to come. And he was like, "Oh, I don't gamble." He's like, "But I'd go to the strip clubs," and I was like, "All right, we'll bring you there." And he couldn't go because he says he needs a fresh haircut the day he goes to a strip club.
Not gambling, but going to a strip club that's a wild mindset.
I don't
Yes.
I
know.
think they kind of go one in the
Yes.
one of the same.
I love the idea of troops sitting down in the barber's chair and they're like, what do you need? Well, I'm going to strip club tonight.
Yeah, gotta freshen up.
Um,
Gotta look
Let's
good.
say blood a couple times and you got it.
The case finale is out now.
I'm on episode 3. I'm gonna binge the rest this week.
I'm finishing up another true crime one, and then I'll start this.
That was just a personal.
Oh no, that was a sit down.
Wait, was that
This is the case.
the sit down you're listening to?
The
Not
sit down.
yet, but I feel like
Sit
Now,
it
down.
the
is.
sit down's a big
Gaz
new
was
podcast,
listening to
right?
the sit down.
No.
It's a great podcast. Great podcast.
Why did they come up with the name
Both
The
good.
Sit Down?
I don't know, but it's a great podcast.
But what was the last episode about
Of which
of the sit down?
It was.
I know there was one about Jimmy Conway,
Burke.
which
Yeah,
sounded
that
Jimmy
was the
Burke.
last
That
one,
that
yeah.
sounds pretty sweet. I got to tune into that.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
there's not a new one out yet.
Not yet.
Oh fuck, it's gonna be big. Maybe like
Gotti.
maybe Gotti. They should have been saving something good for this.
Donnie
Like Paul
Brasco.
Castellano,
Oh.
Donnie Brasco. That would be lit.
I know all the gangster names because the deli in my college town, all the heroes were just those names.
Those names.
Yeah, it was
in
just like the
Pravi?
Al Capone, the Donnie Brasco.
In
yeah.
Pravi, bro.
Yeah, that's where I went to school.
Yeah,
Providence was big mafia.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
it's in The Departed.
Is it?
Yeah, the Italian guys that they beat up are from Providence.
I got nothing. I never saw
Yeah,
it.
Providence
There's
was Italian
in
and
Sopranos too.
Boston was Irish.
Remember they
so.
go up to
The blind
old,
guys?
yeah, the guy.
yeah.
It's
the
good that-
guys who they use for the contract.
It's good that everybody here has seen movies,
Yes.
so we can talk
Yeah,
All
about
of
that
us-
is nice.
All of us have seen movies. So wait, Nick and KB are out,
L.A.
All week.
and Roan and Sass are in KC, and
Sass went with Ron.
yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand that. What do you go with Roan for? They're up to no good.
They're up to no good.
They're up to no good.
I think they're doing a neighborhood eats from what Rowan tweeted. He
I don't
I
like
know
the-
why is Sass with them.
I don't know if I like the idea of Roan having Sass now as like his little agent of chaos. He's
Yeah.
going to be able to deploy him in ways that we can't even imagine.
Yeah, Sass has another banger out. Go watch it.
Mm-hmm. Didn't
And
miss.
like and subscribe to his YouTube as well as this YouTube.
Yes. Oh, thumbs up this YouTube, please. Right now, if you're watching, thank you.
By the way, did Phil Mickelson bring back the thumbs up yesterday?
He has a great thumbs up.
I mean, it's very low energy, but it was like
No, I think
right.
Tavares kind of brought it back on.
Really?
That
Oh,
was
the
more
other-
of a thumbs sideways, if we're
Thursday.
being
Yeah,
totally
true. It
honest.
was
He
kinda
was kind of like, that's the old Trill Withers tweet. Like if I got injured, I would never give thumbs up. I'd always do thumbs down. Just be like, this sucks. My fucking head hurts real bad.
What do we got?
Can I just point something
Yeah,
out real
go.
quick? This is not a big deal. You don't have to make it a big deal. You had a kid on Friday, and you're back in the
It's
chair.
not a big deal.
It's not a big deal. Stephen Chase, he's coming back eventually.
Everyone works their own. Listen, I'm not going to say anything because I hate that people try to gatekeep me online.
Yeah, paternity
Well, I was
leave
just
is
joking.
definitely
I'm
a
not really.
scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be in the office probably 3-4 hours a day every day, and then go home. I'm gonna spend more time at home for the next couple of weeks. But I also I think it's more just a bunch of people who don't have kids, but like a baby doesn't do anything.
Yeah, but
They just are there.
you said this morning, Stephen Chase not here.
Yeah, I did say
He's
that.
a bitch.
Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
never said any of that. But yeah, they don't do anything. So, and when people are like, "Hey, be with your daughter," it's like, my daughter's 3 days old. She will not know if I'm there or not there.
So what is it? It's hard for like a week, and then you get a few months of like cruise control before there's like shit to deal with.
What?
A child.
No, I mean, there's shit to deal with the whole time.
I know.
But a
literal
baby, yes, babies sleep a lot. They're a lot in terms of like you have to feed them all the time, change diapers and stuff. But in terms of like versus a 2-year-old, when I'm watching my 2-year-old, I have to be watching him
Yeah.
because if I turn around, now he's got scissors and he's trying to stab the dog.
Having
Mhm.
a second one is not nearly as overwhelming as having the first.
Because the first is anxiety.
He
Like,
knows
oh
what
my
he's doing
God, we
now.
got to keep this baby alive. What are we doing? Oh my God. Now it's like we kind of know what the deal is.
Shit.
When
Yeah.
did they start talking?
I mean, my
3
son
months.
talks. Like probably
What'd you say?
a year and a half.
A year and a half till they talk?
Well, words, not like full. He doesn't have full sentences, but he comprehends a lot of
Like,
stuff.
does he call you dad?
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. That's been happening for a while.
Yeah, I didn't know how long you have again until the words start. I feel like
Mhm.
that's kind of when it starts getting crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but he comprehends. Like
I've
I'll
talked
say,
to,
like,
like-
go get my shoes, and he'll go get my
Yeah.
shoes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've
Yeah.
talked to like one baby before, so I don't really know how that
What'd
works.
you
How'd
say?
that go?
It was bad.
Was it at a strip club?
No, it was on a plane actually. It
You
was,
talked to a baby on a plane.
it was heroic.
What?
I made
The baby
her.
was?
I
Heroic by
made her.
who?
I made her formula. Happened a couple months ago.
What?
Oh, I
You
remember
made
the
her
story. I
formula?
remember the story because the
I
woman
made
or
the
the man
baby's
was
formula.
over.
Yeah, it was
overwhelmed.
me, baby, mom, and her hands were full.
You sucked the mom's tit for the baby?
No, absolutely
Well, for
not.
him.
Her hands were full, and she said, "Can you please make this formula?" And I made.
She
the fucking
said
formula.
that?
I forgot what it was exactly. It was that she was holding something, so she had the water bottle out, and then she couldn't put the baby down and hold the water bottle, so I had to open the little packet of shit and pour it in the water
Oh,
bottle.
so she was still holding the bottle.
Yeah,
Got it.
It was still kind of cool though. But then eventually, once she found out I was a friend, and I was like, "Hey, you guys are cool." She let the baby sit next to me, and then the baby was bugging me the whole time, grabbing my shirt and shit. And we talked, me and the baby.
You're
What
a
did the
you're a
baby say
father
to you?
now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did the baby say?
She
to
just
you?
got like looking at me and like saying "goo goo gaga." She loved my sweatshirt a lot. She was cool, but yeah, that was the only baby I've really had contact with. I don't have many babies around me, so
Nor should you.
yeah, none of my cousins or any aunts or anything have babies. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not a
You
baby.
think you'll
guy.
be a father someday?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
for
would
sure.
like to.
Yeah.
You don't
You
think,
think
I
you're
give
a
off?
father yet?
You don't think I give off fatherly vibes?
I think you'd be a good dad.
Yeah, I think you'd be a great dad.
I think I'd be a great dad. I'm excited
There's very
about
few
that.
people in this office that I wouldn't think wouldn't be good parents.
Ooh, I thought you were gonna say a few people that you would think would be good parents, and then
No,
compliment me for
most
being a
people
good
in this
parent.
office are like they're just regular people who are caring.
Dude, I can't wait till like one of the younger.
KB, well, KB would be a great dad.
KB
What am I
Baby's
would
good
saying?
be
with
the
kids,
best
yeah.
dad of all. I think.
Sass is not,
Mm.
but he's also
Sass
he's
just
a-
be telling the baby
he's
what
a
he did
baby
all
right
night.
now. Sass is his own baby, so.
Sass will wake up, look at the baby. I didn't sleep very well last night. Just
I
tell,
mean, if you
tell
looked
him
at me
all
when I was
Sass's problems.
yeah, was 20 years old, you wouldn't be like, that's a good dad.
I can't wait till one of the younger people here have a baby.
Who do you think will be first? Who's that? Who's the younger people?
Like Marty, Za,
Oh,
Dana.
oh,
Like
that's years.
I thought you were 42, Zah.
Za's pretty old.
Yeah, I'm
actually.
surprised. I'm surprised I'm being included in the younger ones.
Well, I'm saying,
How old are you, Zah?
How old do you think?
Oh, hey, it's 1990 when he saw the aliens. He was
33.
Not 30.
I don't know, it was 94
30?
or 96.
you know, I was actually watching some of those videos on YouTube yesterday talking about the aliens.
Oh, nice.
Wait, what are you? 30 flat?
Yeah, you should watch
Oh,
a
okay.
phenomenon. Well, 31 this year,
Crazy.
but watch a phenomenon.
I don't want to annoy you again about it, but
Wait,
yeah.
what's the mark of the younger people? This blows my mind because the younger people, that was always fights to me, and he's like old now.
Yes, yeah, I think
He
I
was
think
the
it's
younger
different.
guy.
I think 30,
Like for me,
30?
I think of younger people here. I think of like me, Za, like Ev, Marty, Dana.
Yeah, but
I
now
guess
there's
Maria,
a new crop
Fran,
that you're.
Hubs.
Isn't there a new younger people? Like
well, I'm saying how you
Sass,
have your
Owen,
how you have your younger people. I have my younger
Billy.
people.
They're younger than you.
Yeah, I'm saying for me, people around my age.
You're gonna become the older guy soon.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's how time works.
Really?
Yeah,
How old are you?
24.
When do you turn 25?
August
August 11th.
Yay! There you
Wow.
go.
I fucking knew that.
There you go.
Because I'm trying. I
Wow.
forgot I got to plan a birthday
Yeah.
party.
You have a kid now. You don't. You have 2 kids now. You don't have to. It's
I
okay.
have to plan a birthday party.
I thought your friends were going to plan you some
No.
We told them. I mean, I don't know. If New York opens right now, we may have to.
It's going to open. I mean, Jersey just opened.
If New York opens, I'm literally gonna maybe just give my friends the money to throw a party and be like, just pretend that's a surprise.
Yeah, you're going to throw your own surprise party. We
That's
knew
what
that
Vinny
today.
Chase does.
I like that.
I may
How
just
much
do
would
that.
you give them?
Oh, it would just have to be for everybody's open bar at the bar.
5
Mhm.
grand, 10 grand.
10's a lot. Maybe 5, 3. But yeah, I mean, either way, we'll see if New York's open. That sounds pretty sweet.
Dozen resumes tonight. We touched upon that.
Experts against the honkers.
Big Cat's
There we
first
go.
weekend as a hashtag girl dad. We touched upon that. Julio Jones tells Shannon Sharp he's out of Atlanta.
Yeah, on a phone call that was totally rigged but hilarious.
Oh, it was?
I
Okay.
mean,
That's what.
there's
yeah.
no way that wasn't like staged. I would be shocked if Shannon Sharp called Julio Jones, didn't tell him that they were live, and then had that like conversation on air. That seemed very much like, hey, I'm gonna call you, be ready to pick up, and we'll talk about you going somewhere else.
I do like the idea of Shannon Sharp, guys like Dion, just being able to call any player and get whatever information they needed.
Yeah.
At the drop of a hat.
Wait, so where did he say he was going? He wanted to go to Dallas?
No, I think Shannon Sharp said. I think Julio said, "I want to win," and then Shannon Sharp said, "That means if you want to win, do not go to Dallas."
Got it.
And then I think he said, "Yeah, I don't want to go there."
So where does he want to go to win?
I saw D Hop's trying to get him go to Arizona.
Well,
that
that ain't
really
where you
a
go to win
win?
either.
They'd be good.
I feel like L.A. maybe.
L.A.,
The Rams need a receiver
Chicago,
like that. I mean, I do not think that
New England.
that's where you go to win. You wouldn't be like, hey, I want to go win. I'm going to go to
You
Chicago.
could go to the Bears.
Do you go
Yeah.
to Do you go to New England to win sans Tom Brady?
I don't think so.
I don't think you do either.
No,
that's
I've just been
that-
seeing some rumors that he might.
Yeah,
go to
but
New
that like element of like, oh, I'm going to go to win a Super Bowl guaranteed.
You know where?
Probably go to the fucking
time.
Bucs.
You know where you can go?
Yeah.
I think Buffalo. I think
Buffalo.
you can win a Super Bowl with
I
Buffalo.
feel like L.A. would be
Yeah.
with Stafford. I keep
Mhm.
having to remind myself that Stafford's on the Rams. Buffalo.
Do you think he'll go that
Seattle.
like
It's
Buffalo?
gonna be wild
Baltimore,
to see
maybe?
Stafford in just
Baltimore?
like a good system.
Yeah.
Yeah. Baltimore would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Baltimore's in that upper echelon of teams. Like I don't.
But
think
it's,
I don't think it's in
they're
the,
right there.
I don't think
though.
it's in the Kansas City Buffalo region.
No,
But
they're
as
in
an
the fringe.
organization, they are.
Oh yeah.
They're better than those organizationally.
Yeah,
Like
but
they're consistently always good.
Yeah.
I would say right now, those are clearly the two best teams in the AFC.
Buffalo
obviously.
and KC.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And the other-
missing
and-
one?
I would think Baltimore is like a roll in the dice just as much as
No, I think Baltimore would be your if you're
just as
tiering
much as
the
Pittsburgh is.
you're tiering the
or
AFC. I think Baltimore's third.
Tennessee.
Oh, what about Cleveland?
Ooh, that would
No.
be cool.
No, right? Even though
But I'm saying I think they're all in the same
even
realm
though
of
their
teams.
situation is better, I still think it's hard to justify going to Cleveland and saying you want to win because they're just not there yet. Still, the Cleveland Browns.
I'd go to Seattle.
Yeah, I wonder about
I'd
that.
go to LA if I were him.
LA's good too. I wonder if Seattle and Russ have the appeal to players that Russ will always have the appeal to fans. I don't know. Probably. Maybe not. See, he wasn't that good last year.
He was good for the first.
He was
like
first,
8
like,
games.
yeah.
He was awesome.
He was like minus 400 to win MVP, and then just fell off. New little Sass vid. You watch it, Glenny?
Banger.
I did not happen
Do you
to see it.
consume Sass content?
I've seen a few of the SAS videos. I like the SAS videos.
Mhm.
I'm Team SAS.
That's good.
I just can I well just tell you how happy I am that I get to see SAS videos a little early.
Yeah, I know. The director's cut.
It's unbelievable.
He sent it to the Yak group text last night and being like, "What do you guys think?" It's a fucking banger. Was.
It is. He sends it and just waits for like one
Right.
response.
Yeah.
Just one like it's good is good enough,
Yeah.
which I respect.
So
But yeah,
are,
no,
are
I-
we eventually going to just all agree ahead of time to say that it's a miss?
I mean, I've given constructive criticism.
No. I'm saying even if it's great, just tell him it's a miss.
Yeah, we
Just
should.
lead him the wrong
But
way.
I genuinely want to I think we need to as a group text and as a show, we need to embrace the moments of like genuine friendship because it's few and far between. We're all sarcastic, ironic
We had a
assholes to each other. So when it's like, hey, if you're looking for feedback, I'm gonna give you feedback.
We had a good friendship weekend with the kid. And
Yeah, there
it
was
a good
yeah,
friendship
absolutely
weekend.
was.
It'll turn very quickly.
I liked KB. He said he just wrote good stuff on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Your announcement.
just a reply, good stuff. It was the perfect KB. And then Frank with his, he screenshotted his entire desktop. And
Oh
it was
yeah.
like
you could
it
see
was.
every tab open.
I was trying to find out what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He said, "Way to go," and he was talking about it
And, like the
trending.
far right, you were trending. He was like looking at old stats and house hunting apartments up top.
It was
and,
an
like,
anus bit. Donnie, I was texting with Donnie, Wonton Don. He was like, "It's basically like Frank did an anus bit, but it wasn't."
Yeah.
So can we not talk about the Yak group chat anymore because we got somebody that's not.
No,
gonna see
Colby's
him.
still in it.
Yeah, but we agreed that we're going to start a new group chat without him.
Oh
in it.
yeah, that's true.
We had a nice friendship moment on Friday.
You and
we
Colby
took
did?
Colby out.
Okay,
Colby,
so-
when's your last day?
Thursday now.
You're leaving?
Jesus.
You didn't know?
What the fuck?
I thought I told you.
You never told me.
I thought fucking everyone was just.
You should
fucking-
bring in Colony for me.
Yeah, you should do that for him.
That would.
What the fuck?
So Roan's not here, KB's not here, Nick's not here. Did you get your hugs with them?
Thursday's his last day.
Yeah, we had a great dinner on Friday.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
Nick, KB, Owen, Sass.
Where'd you
who
guys
else?
go?
Where'd we go? Somewhere a couple blocks down.
Somewhere very good. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, sorry, balls.
You just never told me. This is shocking to me. You've been here very long.
You
It
sit
ended
over-
up being like all of the servers were gay men, and just Nick just said all of them reminded him of Kyle. It was funny. If
That
you were
was
there, you
very
guys would have
funny,
loved
yeah.
it.
Mm.
I mean,
Thursday, huh? So we're not here Friday?
yeah, they
you
said
asking me?
no
Yeah.
on Friday.
Is
We
it
got
no
that-
no work?
We got
on
that
Friday?
email today. Yeah, no work on Friday.
Oh, nice.
That is nice.
Huh.
I have
Heck
to go
yeah.
buy a house this weekend.
Well, I wasn't gonna be here anyway.
Isn't
but
it a bitch trying to get a house, Brandon?
It's the fucking worst.
It
Tell me
really
about
is.
it, brother.
It's terrible. You put in an offer, and we've already got 29 offers.
Friday night Indy 500 party?
Oh,
Dude, that
that's right.
sounds like so much fun.
You can come.
I wasn't invited.
He's
So
not-
I'm not
not
I'm
gonna go.
inviting you right now.
Not a party guy.
I wasn't invited.
What time you go to Tampa?
7:20 in the morning.
Friday?
Yeah,
Shit.
I'll change my flight.
Send the PJ for.
Seriously?
If I could actually was invited, I would so change my flight and go.
You're invited.
You're not. You're not going?
I'm going.
Are you actually?
Yes.
Can I come?
Yes. We'll talk offline.
I'm serious. I'll come.
Yes, we'll talk offline.
Like MGK and fucking.
Correct. We'll talk offline.
You're
All
going.
right.
Megan Fox is going to be there.
I mean, I'm not going to steal Megan Fox from MGK.
I don't think
but-
that's
I'm
what he
just
was
saying.
saying.
Yeah, just I don't care if Megan
I'm
Fox
just saying,
is
if
there.
MGK and Diplo aren't moving the needle, Megan Fox will be there as well.
Great. Yeah, I'd love to go. That sounds awesome.
All right. Glenny's going to the Barstool 500.
Yeah,
party.
you can still get a ticket. You got to bet NBA game, $250 minimum. If you win, we're basically paying you
Right.
to party. If you lose, that's your ticket. It's all inclusive. So
Yeah,
drinks and
that was the
everything.
first thing that crossed my mind. I was like, if a ticket is a bet, you theoretically are just getting a free ticket.
You
if
get
win.
paid to
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway,
it's like the
yeah.
best deal ever.
It's awesome.
Right. And if you lose, well, guess what? You still bet, and then you still get something for it. So it's actually
Yeah.
the true can't lose bet.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
As soon as I saw that, I was like, wait, if I'm betting this $250 and
Right. It's gonna be an awesome.
I
party.
win, then I just get a ticket.
All inclusive. What else we got on Stephen Che's list?
Anus Boys on the new Rediscovering America trip in California.
Mm-hmm. They're still in California. Have they gotten to New Mexico or Arizona yet?
I
Probably
saw
California.
they
I
took.
think they
I
just
think they
got
took a
there last
picture
night.
in that influencer private jet.
Oh, did they?
Yeah. Because they had a picture in a private jet, and I was like, I think
Oh,
this-
the one that's just like a set.
yeah, it's a set.
That's hilarious.
You can
I
go
saw
to-
Corey post that. I was like, where the hell are they?
Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, that'll be good. We talked about Phil winning, NBA playoffs being back. What is the best flavor Pringle, Brandon?
Oh, I have an answer for this.
I feel like
do
this
as
is
well.
university loved. I don't know what your answer is going to be.
I think I go basic bitch answer on Pringles. I think they're sour cream. And
Yes.
onion.
Oh.
That-
Yes.
yeah, that's just the
It's the
university.
top
the
sour
answer,
cream. And
yes.
But I gotta check.
I think
Have
you
I
go
had
even more
dill
basic
pickle-
than that.
Have I
I'd
had
go
dill
original.
pickle Pringles?
No, sour cream and onion's best.
It's like that's not even a debate, really.
They
No,
also
I
have
don't
a
think it's-
loaded-
I don't think it's much of a debate either, balls.
They have a loaded pizza that's very good too. But they've got the best sour cream chip in the game.
Pringles has a loaded pizza?
I think.
Flavor?
So, yeah. It's very
Wow.
good. I don't have dill pickle chips enough. Or pickle.
You know what I
flavor.
had this weekend at my aunt's house yesterday? I think it was Ruffles and lime and jalapeno.
Ooh.
It's gross.
No good.
I'm not a
Pringles
lime
are the
person.
easiest or the hardest food to stop eating, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
Once you
they're
pop, you can't stop.
they're
Mhm.
not something. They're not potato chips.
What?
They're they got bits of potato in them, but they're like
What?
some sort of.
Or is it mostly just
What?
Yeah, it's mostly just.
wheat,
What?
like bread?
Yeah, it's.
What do you mean?
It's mostly some sort of produced thing, like whereas Ruffles or whatever is like some sort of cut potato. Pringles are not. They're some sort of formula that gets cut into sheets.
I feel lied to.
Well, you should. Your entire life is a lie.
Damn it.
I have reached a.
Yeah, Brandon, what's your weight?
I'm about 240, 248, 249.
You look great.
Thank you
You
very
do.
much. Yeah.
New
Did you
profile
go to the
picture.
gym today?
Is that profile picture? Yes. Can we talk about my profile
Yeah, I
picture
mean, you
first?
look
Looks awesome.
so my only issue with it is, do you look too hot?
I do worry that I look too hot.
Like you're supposed to be a sports guy, but when I look
Yeah.
at that picture, I'm like, model?
Yeah. No, I took that picture with my wife at Scarpetta a couple of weeks ago, and yeah, it's something. Very
Is that
proud
when
of
you
it.
gave her Corona?
No, this was after Corona.
Got it.
After
okay.
Corona. Well after Corona.
Wait, so yeah, you look like amazing.
Yeah, no, it's so I have lost I've lost 18 pounds, and
You lost 18 pounds.
yeah.
Good for you.
Well, COVID did it. COVID took 10 of them,
Kickstarter.
and then I just started working out from there. But everything's good. Everything's good. I feel, but now I'm getting through workouts a lot better. I can breathe through workouts.
Yeah.
and I can.
Should we go back to do the mile?
I haven't
Oh,
been
I think
running.
it's gone anyway.
I could get closer to the mile now. Yeah. I
Baby
held a
steps.
I held a plank for a minute today without a problem.
What?
So that was a huge milestone. for me.
What?
Planks are very
Minute
hard. for me.
plank.
Huh?
That's a lot.
What?
Yeah.
Plank.
I held a plank for
How long could you do right now?
I don't know, a minute maybe.
Should we try?
45 seconds.
Glenny held one for a very long time.
I
It was
haven't
a
eaten.
gambling
26
house.
seconds, probably.
I haven't
26
eaten yet.
seconds.
Why haven't you eaten?
Well, because
That would make it
starting
easier
at
to
11. I got show.
You got to
show.
fuel yourself, my man.
I got to get rid of a show. But 11 to 2, I just show.
Oh, I actually have an idea about that for you.
I appreciate that. I'd like to talk about
we'll
that
talk
later.
about that later. But I do have an idea for you.
I asked you to have an idea, and you
and I have an idea.
You've got it.
I have that idea.
Is gnocchi a top tier pasta?
I thought you were talking about cell phones.
Gnocchi, a top. Yes, I would say yes.
What's gnocchi?
Gnocchi?
Yeah.
The
oh,
little
oh,
Gnocchi.
G-N. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know why I would
I
say
would agree.
gnocchi.
Absolutely. It's like-
I think you're supposed to.
That's
say it
a
like
almost.
that. Gnocchi.
That's almost gnocchi on the. I don't know how to say it. Gnocchi on the menu is almost always an order.
an auto order, huh?
It's also what it is it's raviolis and gnocchi are order for the table all the time for me.
Yeah.
Ooh,
They're
really?
like the
But
pancakes.
you're a big
pancakes
table
and-
order guy.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I don't know why you don't open up the whole menu. I hate going to a restaurant being like, all right, everyone order their own appetizer, their own dinner,
Yeah.
and their own dessert, and then we're out.
Because
No,
you always want like 3 or 4 different things
right.
on the
So
menu.
you go, oh yeah, the raviolis look good. Let's get an order of the raviolis. Everyone have a bite.
You an appetizer sampler guy?
Yes, but
He builds his own. He just gets 4 or 5 appetizers.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can't just
yeah.
build
I
your
don't.
own.
You got to do that more than just ordering the restaurant set.
Yeah, I
You
don't
gotta-
do the same. Yeah, I don't do. But I am. Yes, like from the definition of it, I am a big like, hey, let's get 5 appetizers.
Yeah.
I'm such a huge appetizer guy. The older I get, the more appetizer I
They're the
get.
best.
They're just go ahead and get 4 or 5. Open your meal, and
Yeah.
and then order your food after that based on how you feel.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
It's a different way to look at life.
Or just go all apps.
You
Yeah,
could
I
do
don't know that I've ever. What's happening? I know. So Vibs was first. That was Tommy.
Yeah, that was some kind of race.
That was
So
a
is this
very-
maybe an LTB for the week. I know Monday is LTB day.
Yeah.
That
Is
sounds
it?
kind of scary.
So we're racing a scooter wearing a helmet around the office. Okay.
Looks like that's what it could be.
I'm gonna bow out
If you
of
saw
that one.
Vibs, I would assume that maybe that's what it is.
Could be.
The
Could
beard
be.
looks good, Brandon.
Thank you very much, Glenny.
I can't grow a beard like that. I wish I could.
I like your tank top.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Friends reunion week. Nobody cares,
You're a
but
big Friends guy.
I like used to be. Like I'm the biggest Friends guy. Like if I could do one thing, like for my life, for depend on it. If you said, hey, you're gonna get shot in the head if you do bad on this, I would be like, let me do Friends trivia. But outside of that, I don't really like Friends
So,
anymore. I'm
Friends-
kind of off
Stick by
Friends.
it. Like, do you think Friends is good?
I think it's good. People just like to compare it to Seinfeld, and Seinfeld's obviously way funnier than Friends.
Like, I had a
But
year
it's
of
just
my life
a good
where,
show.
like, I watched all of How I Met Your Mother, and like in the time, I thought it was a good show.
Boy,
and now
you
looking back, like
Wasted
that.
that year.
Yeah, it was a
Mhm.
really
I definitely
bad
enjoy
show.
Friends.
Dark
People
year.
people hate Friends though. Like, hate it.
Like, I think it's not good.
Exactly. I think it's good. I just no longer like it as
think
much as I
it's-
used to.
I think it's fine.
Have you been to the Friends Museum?
No, like I said, I don't really like it as much as I used to. I just don't.
So Friends or Entourage? Entourage easy for you? now?
Entourage, I think low key is my number 1 show.
I don't think it's low key. You talk about it all the time.
Well, I think everybody here would say they think Sopranos is my number 1 show. Entourage, I think, is probably number 1 over Sopranos.
But those guys did big time you,
They did, a little
and I'm
bit.
not happy about it.
But what do you? I mean,
Whoa,
it's
I've
right.
never heard this.
Yep.
It's a long story, but okay. So pretty much, when I was in LA I was in LA probably the last month or so to do a Sunday conversation with Young Gravy. By the way, check out the Floyd Sunday conversation. If anyone out
Unbelievable.
there.
Oh yeah,
Great.
really good.
And the
Unfucking
edits of
believable.
like how it starts, and then it's like, oh yeah, Glenny's there. I just love.
I thought
how
it was
they
the
do that.
fucking funniest one like we've
Caleb's
done by
so
far.
goddamn
Caleb, dude,
funny.
Caleb, like, I forgot because that was like a month ago already. I forgot some of the shit he said. It's like, it's unfathomably funny when he fucking just leans back and says, "Why'd you do to Miami?" To hope some big booty Latinos are gonna show up. I fucking was crying.
So funny.
But yes, I was in LA for that, and then I was DMing Doug Allen. Like Doug Allen likes all my shit. He retweets my shit. Like we've talked on Twitter before, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna be in LA. If you want to do any victory, if you want to do any Entourage content, is what I said. So I thought maybe it'd be cool, like maybe get him to do some sort of I don't know, like seeing around. Whenever I'm in LA, I just drive around, like drive past things that are on Entourage.
Right.
So I thought that would be kind of cool. But then he's like, sure, but I prefer to do victory podcast stuff. So I was like, okay, sounds good. I'll be in town. Like if you want anything, whatever. And then he was like, okay, sounds good. So I don't know. It was like a weird, like, it wasn't an invite on, but I kind of thought it was. It was very confusing.
Mhm.
And then when we landed, I went with Dave and Spider. We landed there because Dave was doing TikTok stuff that week. So we landed there with Dave. And I got a tweet I got a DM from Doug Allen. He was like, come now. Charlie's getting here soon. And I was like, what? I didn't know who the fuck Charlie was. And it was Charlie Sheen. So it was like one of their like biggest like episodes ever. And I was just supposed to be there just like do nothing, just to like walk in and I guess like
I
see
don't
the
like your
studio.
balls. You're
So
bigger
it
than
was
Charlie
it was definitely
Sheen.
confusing.
You're a bigger name than
It was
Charlie
definitely
Sheen
confusing,
now.
and then it was very awkward because Charlie Sheen was there, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?" Charlie Sheen's here. Obviously, this is their biggest guest. They should be focusing on that. I should not even be here. I wish that we communicated this better, but it made for a very awkward scenario. But nonetheless, still love Entourage. Made for a very awkward scenario. Just being in the same room because I'm not really a starstruck guy. The only time I've been starstruck is like the one time I saw Jerry Ferrara here, and I didn't even go up to him.
Wait, what? Why?
What?
It's the only time you've been starstruck.
I really don't get too starstruck
You
too
saw
often.
Turtle.
But Jerry
And,
Ferrara
that's
is the
it.
guy. That did it.
I always say I've been starstruck 3 times with people here because people do ask occasionally, like, who were you starstruck when you saw? Artie Lang, when he did a interview with KFC in
us,
Erica's office.
Yeah, we did that.
And
too.
I remember my desk was always right outside Erica's office. So, like, as soon as I saw him walk out, I just put my head down because I get too scared and I'm too starstruck. Like, Jerry Ferrara's been here twice. Haven't said a word to him. And, like, we're friends. Like, we play Xbox together. But I still have never met him in person, and I don't plan on it. He scares me. And the Jersey Shore cast. So those are the 3.
Your starstruck people are barely stars.
Shut up.
But actually, I kind of agree with you. I was starstruck when what's her name?
I couldn't walk up to Stone Cold.
Fuck. Real Housewives of New Jersey.
Teresa Giudice?
No, her sister-in-law.
Melissa Gorga?
Melissa Gorga was
Yeah.
here. I was the starstruck.
But that's the thing is, I could be terribly starstruck at Pauly D, and I could be in a room with Brad Pitt, and I wouldn't care. So I don't know. That's just how I feel.
Yeah, I'm sure you've consumed way more Pauly D than Brad
That's
Pitt.
what I'm saying. And I'm obviously Brad Pitt is way more famous than Pauly D. But that's just how I feel. So then I'm in this room with the entourage people, and I'm like hearing like Kevin Dillon's voice, who's drama, and I'm like, holy shit, that's fucking drama's voice.
Yeah.
And I'm in a room with all these people. And then Charlie Sheen's there, and I'm just like, what the fuck? I should not be here right now. It's very awkward.
What's the situation with the situation? Is he out of jail?
Dude, the situation's on his feet, I believe. I think they're having a kid, or they may have just recently had a kid. They're on Jersey Shore Family Vacation, I think, is on like season 5 or 6.
What?
So they're probably doing good.
What is that?
It's the sequel to Jersey Shore. It's Family Vacation, where they just go on like family vacations. I'm pretty sure it's in at
With
least
their
this 4th
families?
season. I think the families come. I don't really watch it because it's all that they're all like married now, so it's not as fun. But that's like in 5 seasons in, so they got to be making good money.
What are you doing, Brandon?
That kid, where's that going?
That scared me for a sec. I was like, how is this microphone working? But there's another wire right
Oh,
here.
I see.
Got it.
Hey, can we do calls in here now? Last
Nope.
time,
Is that rhetorical?
well, remember last week I said, can we do calls in here soon? And Pete said, we'll do that this week.
Oh, we played a video on Friday.
What?
We sure
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Yeah, we
put
did.
Can we
it on
play
the
a video?
TV. Yeah, play Sass's
Can
new
we play
video.
Sass's new video on the way out?
We could play it, but it doesn't have sound.
Oh.
That's fine. That's just the video.
You
Nah,
want to
it's
watch
not-
that video
yeah,
without
nah,
sound?
It's not.
Does
Sound
that
is
mean?
the
But
best
does that
part.
mean? So the people watching here see the sound, but we don't, or
No,
they
no
don't see
sound.
it either. Okay.
Yeah.
No sound.
Mm.
You can't
Zero.
see
So
sound.
so then we can't play videos.
Yeah, no.
You could play videos. You can't play sounds.
So we can't play.
I
video.
could play sounds over here, and we could play
What's-
videos over there.
What's he do?
Tank is walking,
Oh.
sauntering.
Che's last point. Who was your childhood hero? We'll go around the room. We'll start with you, Glenny.
I guess it's gotta be like a sports hero. So it's Henrik Lundqvist, probably.
I don't know if I had a childhood hero.
Yeah, I don't really know if I had a childhood hero.
Michael Jordan.
Dale Murphy / Larry Bird.
Michael Jordan.
Derek Jeter.
Eli Manning was a good one.
That's depressing.
What do you mean? How many World Series did Dale Murphy win?
No.
Actually, no, I take that back.
Relax, relax. That's not why it's depressing.
Why is it depressing? Oh, because
No,
of Ole
it's
Miss.
the age.
Age, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Eli
My
was the
childhood
guy.
hero was firefighters.
Mine was.
I went as a soldier like 3 Halloweens in a row,
Nice.
which was brave of me.
That is.
My childhood hero was our frontline workers.
Actually,
the
mine was
pandemic.
probably Raphael from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
like
if we're being
Raphael?
totally honest, that's probably my childhood.
That's the. You liked him?
Yeah. Cool but
That's
rude.
like the me of Ninja Turtles.
You?
He's
You're
not cool.
Raphael?
No, but he's
Mikey
cool,
was the
but-
funny guy, right? Leo was the leader. Donatello was the smart guy.
Yeah.
I thought
Raphael
Raphael was
was-
just a
he-
brooding guy.
No, he's got a little edge. He always I liked him.
He's the one who always got pissed at everything.
Yeah, I liked him.
Okay.
He's the guy's guy.
Jessica Simpson was pretty cool.
He also, I feel like Raphael was always the closest to fucking April.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's
never
go
thought
back to
about that.
Jessica Simpson.
I thought
quick.
he was the closest
Elaborate.
to closing the deal.
So whoever could have fucked April would have been your hero.
Yes.
All right.
And I thought it was him. She kind of looked at Michelangelo as like, oh, you're kind of a goofball.
Yeah.
What
Leo
were-
was in the friend zone.
Yeah, what were you just saying to Balls?
He said Jessica Simpson might have been his.
Yeah, I love Jessica Simpson. I love Jessica Simpson a lot. I used to have I had a Jessica Simpson on my birthday cake when I was like 12.
Oh,
my
God. Do we have a picture of that?
Nah, I got to maybe find it. I was literally 12 years old.
So
I,
was it Daisy Duke's Jessica Simpson?
I still have a
That's
post.
so
I still have a
balls.
poster on her on my
That's
ceiling in my room.
So balls.
Right now?
Yeah, it's her Rolling Stone cover. It's like Housewife of the Year. She got a
no.
vacuum.
She was very hot, yeah.
Yeah, I mean she was the best. But I love Jessica Simpson. Yeah, she was my hero.
How's she doing these days?
The cake was sick though.
I bet it was.
It was a picture of her in like a American flag bikini giving the peace sign.
Oh, that's a very iconic one for her too.
I love it, balls.
I love Jessica. I used to love
Man
Jessica
of great
Simpson.
taste. All right, that's the show. See everyone tomorrow.
All right, thanks guys.
Yeah.